Hey, come on in. I didn't realize that it actually was live, but I'm live. So hello, hello, hello. Cuter than most. Come on in. Let me go ahead and find myself and share it to my team. When you come in, say hey to me. We're going to be talking about email marketing, and I might need to do a second one because I'm going to need to do, well, I would like to do a second one to show how to do emails from Shopify, and I would need to be able to go on Zoom and have it come in, have it streamed, okay, through. So, hey, come on in. I see Elder Hawkins. Hello. Hey, Valerie. Hi, Livette. Hello. Oh my gosh, whoever made it to EMP, I am still like coming down, but I don't want to come down off of that high. I want to stay up and motivated, right? Sail on into convention. So definitely. I'm excited. I'm so excited. So if you did go to EMP, let me know. What did y'all think? I mean, I know what everybody thought, but like, give me some feedback while people come on in. Elder Hawkins says, EMP, yes. Hey, Yolanda Harris from Team Bella Bling, come on in. Do me a favor, Yolanda. Can you go ahead and share it into Team Bella Bling? Actually, I forgot. They won't be able to see it unless they are members. They should be members of Cuter Than Most. So you can go ahead and share it if you can, Yolanda. If you can go ahead and take that. Let me go ahead and we're going to get started. We are going to get started. Let me pull up my Word document. So we're going to be chatting today about email marketing. So I want to give people a few minutes to come in. And I did put 2 questions in the comment section of this event. I asked, do you do email marketing? I know Cheryl Hurt, my sponsor. Hey, Cheryl. Said yes, and then I also asked, do you have Shopify? So that's why I think I will end up doing another training to show how you can go to your Shopify and how you can actually do email marketing from there, or send out emails rather, and marketing. You can create campaigns. So I'm going to give people a few minutes to get in. I know it's Super Bowl Sunday. I don't know what I was thinking. There's certain Sundays per month that Christy, retains for her to do Sister Talk Sunday. And then I chose, different than those Sundays that she prefers. So, but I was not thinking about Super Bowl. So I know people may be already getting their party going. So if you are and you're not able to catch this live, then you will be catching the replay. So when you come in and you watch the replay, please do #replay. And if you have any comments and questions, that would be just awesome to share them. Happy Sunday, everyone. That's right. Happy Sunday. So we're going to get going in a few minutes. I don't see Christy yet. I know she would not want me to wait for her too long. I want to, let me expand my screen here a little bit. Okay, I want to make sure that I don't waste your time, everyone here. So it's 3:05. We're going to go ahead and get started. So we're going to talk about email marketing. So I'm always prefer to be, transparent. I am still learning more and more about email marketing. I would love to say that I'm this master email marketer, and I'm not, but I'm fascinated by it, and the research that I have done has convinced me that this is a very good funnel that we all should really be looking at, and really applying ourselves to implement emails to our customers. And so that's what I've gotten from the research. And so that's why I said to Christy, for Sister Talk Sunday, would you like me to share the information that I have found in my research? And she said, sure. So that's what Sister Talk Sunday is about. So I know she's always opened that up to us as a team. So I don't want to be the only one coming. And then over in one team with Yolanda J, my upline as well. we have peer-to-peer. So if you're on either team and you have some information, resources to share, I know that the sponsors, that our leaders would love for us to jump in and do it. So please don't be shy. Don't hesitate. Most of us go live anyway, so it's nothing different, right? Elder Hawkins says, I want to see ways to share emails even without Shopify. Okay. All right. So, let's get going. So, the latest statistics that I have found, without having to look too hard, was back in 2021. So we got a few, this like 2 years ago. We're just still in the beginning of 2023. So back in 2021, email, the open rate, which means when you talk about the open rate, you're talking about, the statistics that show our emails basically effective, meaning how many people open emails, or do they sit unopened, right? And so we know we get abundance of emails, but if you really look at the places that you shop, look at how frequently they send out emails, and just use yourself as like the analysis or to get the statistics, right? Just look at yourself and figure out how many of those do you click on and open. So I know that an abundance goes to spam. And I know that I get those that are not spam, and I may scroll through, but I have a choice to unsubscribe to every last one of them. And some I have, but many of them I have not. So I ask myself, right, and you can ask yourself, why have you not unsubscribed? And this is I'm speaking about it this way because a lot of times I've been told by other consultants that, I don't want to be spammy. I don't want to email people because I don't want to be bugging them. I don't want to clutter someone's email inbox. So think about yourself. Do you feel like your inbox is cluttered? And if you do feel that way, then you are likely unsubscribing to massive amounts of emails. But that's not my case. I have unsubscribed to a few, but most of them I have not. So what does that say? I think that says that I want to see those emails. I may not click them open, but I want to see them. And so don't get in your own way of sending emails because you're taking on the concern about someone else feeling overwhelmed or some kind of negative way about your email coming into their inbox. That's for them to decide. And they have the ability as adults, as owners of that email inbox, to unsubscribe. So don't get into that arena is my recommendation. Okay, so send the emails is what I'm saying. Send the emails and let them make that decision, right? Okay, Christy says, yes, personal value, like Jeff said during EMP. Yes. Haven't unsubscribed because one day there will be something and I don't want to miss it. I know. What is that? Fear of missing out. FOMO, right? So some of them I could care less about, and I have unsubscribed. Some of them are spam, and I'm glad that they went to spam. But a lot of them I have not, and I pretty often will. Now, a lot of them are fashion because I love fashion, right? And those kind of things. And so I will periodically go, and you see how many emails one company sends per day. Go and do a study in your own inbox to see how many emails does one company send to you per day. And what is the word I want to say? Not frequency, but I guess we could use frequency. What's the interval between it? Like, what's the time amount? Is it sent every 3 hours and then there's a new one? Look and see. And I haven't unsubscribed to those people. So it doesn't bother me. So I guess get over yourself and your worries. If that's you, if I'm speaking to you, get over yourself, right? Because that's not your place. People can unsubscribe. So, hello, Lardine. Hello, Dee. Thanks for coming on in. Hey, Patrice. So, all right. So, back in 2021, I'm going to move along because I know I only have 3:30. The average open rate for marketing emails was 21.5%. Okay. That was a growth of 3.5% in just 1 year. So, that means that email marketing is by far one of the most effective ways to advertise. I'm glancing over here because my notes are here, y'all. And Christy says, best advice I've been given is to be omnipresent, being everywhere all the time, meaning send emails like they never saw the last one. Right. Send text like last one was never read. Make a call like they never saw the missed one. Exactly. It's the squeaky wheel, right? gets the oil. So be squeaky, okay? And be okay with being squeaky so that you get the oil, right? So that somebody responds, because most of the time I say to people, thank you for texting me again. Thank you for calling me again. Thank you for emailing me again. Very seldom do I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm so annoyed, because I'm so busy. We're all so busy, right? So I oftentimes prefer that they do reach me again, and I respond. At some point I'm going to respond, right? And I'm not ignoring people. It's just that something else takes precedence, but I know it's there. I may forget. So email me, text me, call me again. Same with what we're talking about. Don't worry about being a bug, right? So, okay. And 41.5% of companies consider email marketing to be very critical to their success. And in 2019, email marketing provided an ROI, which is return on investment, of about $52 for every dollar spent. Okay, you can't afford not to use email marketing. So I'm preaching to myself, because what did I say at the beginning? I'm not an email marketer. I'm not a master at this. I'm just sharing what I've learned, and we can all grow together, right? So when I come in and do trainings, I'm not where I want to be, but I also see a vision of what it can do for me, and so I come in and bring it to you all to do what you want, and I receive from you all the same way, right? So having said that, let's go. 4 things to consider. 4 things to consider with email marketing. What platform will you use? Now, Elder Hawkins mentioned she wants to know how to send emails outside of Shopify, because I know everyone does not have Shopify, right? So what platform will you use? That's the first thing to consider. The second is, how will you get people to email? How will you get an email list, right? Third one is, what type of emails will you send? And the fourth one is, how will you design it? Now, Shopify helps, and I'm jumping ahead a little bit. Shopify helps and makes a lot of this easy. So if you have Shopify, it's easy. I won't get to show it today, like I said at the beginning, because I need to be able to share screen. And so, Christy, if you want, I would be willing to do another piggyback Facebook Live, but stream from Zoom to like do Shopify and show, because that's the one I can really speak from, having done that type. But this information applies across the board. So what platform? Let's go with number 1. What platform will you use? Well, like I said, Shopify is a platform. If you are paying for Shopify, don't just limit Shopify to inventory management and invoicing. You are missing out on so much. I've done Shopify trainings in here. I've done them in one team. I have a YouTube channel where I got Shopify trainings. I love all things Shopify, right? And Google. Those 2 things. I don't know which one first, Google, Shopify, Google, but I love both of those. And I'm always learning. I'm always on YouTube. I'm always training as myself and getting the research. So you want to look at everything that Shopify has that you paying your $29 for. You want to get all of it, right? And so don't limit it. Go and explore. Check out all the apps and everything. I know we're not talking about all that, but just kind of like, and no, I don't get a kickback from Shopify, but it does work, you all. It really does work. So what if you don't have Shopify? Here are some platforms that I found. I don't know a lot about them at all, but you can take them down and you can apply them if you don't have Shopify. There's one called Constant Contact. Constant Contact. There's one called HubSpot. HUB. Okay, SPOT, HubSpot. There's one that a lot of people probably have heard of called MailChimp. And then there's another one that I had never heard of, is Aweber. A as in Apple, W-E, B as in boy, E-R. I don't know anything about most of these, but I have heard about MailChimp the most, okay? But for those who don't have Shopify as a platform, or you have it and you don't want to use it, but like, y'all, I'm going to be very bold and say that don't make no kind of sense, right? If you have Shopify, you're paying for it and you don't want to use it. So we're not even going to go there, y'all. So, all right. But you do you, but just so you know. All right. Hey, Cynthia. Okay, so that's the platform discussion, and we're moving along. The second question was, how do you get people signed up? Now, this is the fun part, and I was on Shopify last night. How many people use Shopify Forms? Forms. Shopify Forms. So I was on my Shopify playing around, and I got a Shopify form going, and that speaks to what I'm talking about, how to get people signed up. Okay, so one of the ways is, hey Tanya, hey Latasha. So one of the ways is to expedite the process to get people signed up, to get emails, right? So that you can have some people to send your emails to, right? Is you want to add, a sign up form to your website. So that's why I mentioned Shopify form, because that's one of the things you can do. You can add a Shopify form to your Shopify website. Okay. If you don't have that, you have a Wix or WordPress. All these kinds of things have all of these integrations where you can do the same thing. If you don't, you got good old fashioned, Google, I know Google Doc, and what's the other one that you can create? And my mind just kind of went blank. Is it Google Forms? You know what I'm saying, where you can create, a form, and people can actually complete it and submit it to you. Either way, this is a quick and very easy way to get people signed up on your mailing list. Now, consider offering, Jot form is another one. Exactly. Consider offering a discount to encourage those who are hesitant. So we know we can't discount the jewelry, right? But we know we can do tax-free, and we can do free shipping, right? And people love free. People love free. Yeah, you can't discount the jewelry from $5 down to like $3, but people will take free in any kind of format, right? As long as it's free. So no tax means basically you're free of tax. And free shipping means what? They don't have to pay for shipping. And so consider offering that discount to encourage people who are hesitant to sign up on this form to give you their email, right? A lot of people, just for like a free shipping, they will give you their email. When you're out and about, how many times are you writing down your email, places that are like going to give a discount, or going to give you're going to win something, right? Our email is everywhere, y'all. We have written it everywhere. So definitely people will give you that email. Social media. We want to put that Jot form on social media, or we want to entice people on our social media accounts that, hey, look, this is, this is what you can get, like free shipping or tax-free or something like that. So definitely you want to utilize that. You want to also create relevant content. So on a platform like Shopify, you can create a blog. On WordPress and Wix, those are basically many of them are used for blogs. So you can do that. So you can actually create this interesting, relevant content. What can you think? Google topics that you can create content about for jewelry owners, but jewelry sales and jewelry business, owners, or jewelry store owners, those types of things. Google will kick it back to you and will tell you the top searched, topics, and then you create content around that. All right. So, or if you happen to get emails from, Pandora or any type of other jewelry, see what their emails say, right? What kind of content are they creating? Just like E says, copy the right cats, not just in this paparazzi business, but just in general. See what other people are doing. Christy has said that, right? She talked about how being in the company of the right people, right? And so if you're the smartest person in the room, or you know the most in the room, you're in the wrong room. So definitely you want to create this kind of content that you're going to draw people, and they're going to sign up to get this content. All right. What else? We know that your warm market, which means people that are already following you on social media, who either like you, love the jewelry, like you as a business owner, then they are already a bit invested in hearing more from you. So you want to consider that. So that was the second question that we answered. Okay, we did what type of platform, or what platform, and we did how do we get people signed up. And I mentioned on Shopify, I use the new forms that they have, and I created that. So it will drop on when someone clicks into my Shopify store, then it will pop up right there, okay? And it says, what did I put? Are you interested in free shipping or want free shipping or something I put as the catch title, all right? All right. And so the third thing is, what type of emails will you send? Now, this is a good question. A lot of times people will feel like, okay, I get why emails are effective. And I get that I should do emails, but what type of emails will I be sending? Like, can you help me out a little bit? Sure. Okay, so it depends. What are your goals? There are so many different types of emails that you can send. You can send emails that are promotional. You can send things about abandoned cart, all right? All kinds of things. It just basically depends. And so on Shopify, they call this campaign. So you determine what your campaign is going to be. And because of Shopify and how it has so many templates, that's why I would love to do another live to actually pull up Shopify and walk you through the email process. So if that's something you'd be interested in, and if Christy, if you want me to come back and do another one where I can actually, share screen, I'd be open to doing that, definitely. So, okay, let's hear this. There are blast emails, BLAST, blast emails. Those are used for general announcements to a large audience. Blast emails will be emails that you will send out to all of your subscribers. What could be some blast emails? You all put in comments. What could be a blast email? What could be a general announcement that you would send out to all of your subscribers? And I'm going to go to the next type of email. But go ahead and y'all can put in. You say you can train whenever one. Okay, thank you. Excellent point. Based upon your goal. Right. What is your goal? What's your purpose for that email? Because you have to be strategic. You have to know what your CTA, which is your call to action, is going to be. And you want your email to have a call to action. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. You got to tell people what you want people to do. You got to tell people what you want from them so they know what to give you, right? If people don't know what you want, they won't give you anything, right? So you got to speak to it. So, right. New arrivals, Lordine says. Yes. Blast about new products on the website. Exactly. We get new releases 5 days a week. Blast about your weekly schedule. Exactly. People need to know. You can't assume that you posted it here on your Facebook and they good. Some people not on Facebook. Some people on Facebook, but they on Facebook very infrequently. Some people on Facebook and they don't even know how to navigate Facebook, right? All the things. So don't make assumptions and feel like you've covered all your bases, right? We haven't. I haven't. You haven't, right? So blast emails, blast about a kit deal. Exactly. Because you want all your subscribers to know, right? We're not worried about, and hopefully we don't have a lot of the subscribers are not consultants, right? We're working for the people. We're going after those who are not consultants, right? So hopefully your email list, you don't want a bunch of consultants on it, because this info they're going to already know, or they should. Any promo Ladine says, right? Anything else you all, any blast emails that you can think of, those will be general announcements. Monthly newsletters to keep your audience, to keep your business top of mind and update your audience about new developments. What could be a monthly newsletter topic that would keep your business top of mind to your customers and to update them about new developments? What could be a purpose of give me some topics that would be a monthly newsletter. And what I like about Shopify is you can schedule these babies. So you can create all these campaigns and schedule them to drop. So the monthly one could hit like what? What do we get monthly? Like most of us, right? Are on what? Fashion Fix monthly, right? Put that babe out there and let people know. Another type of purpose or type of email will be welcome emails. Those are for new subscribers or customers, okay? So one thing that I have failed to do that I got to get right, that I want to get right, is when I get new customers that drop in like from Google, you can see first time customer, they came in because of Google or however they came in. I need to send out an email saying, hey, thank you so much for your purchase. How did it, did you like it? Whatever you want to say. Welcome emails to new people. Another type of email is promotional emails. Promotional emails. They are offering sales, benefits, or incentives to encourage transactions. Promotional. So when we get like we got the new Z's, right, that came in. We got the promotions we get every month, like the one we had in January, right? The one we have now, right? You got all these different where you get that vintage Z. Those are promotional emails. Incentives to encourage transactions. That's the whole point. We want to encourage transactions. It could be a sale transaction. It could be join my business and partner with me transaction. So promotional emails. And then the final type of email, reminder emails. Encourage targets to complete purchases or make another. Targets are the customers. People who come in and they abandon their cart, or they come in and they don't ever like check out. So reminder emails would be the abandoned cart. So Shopify has the ability to, you can set up where it will automatically send abandoned cart emails out, or you can create it yourself as a campaign. So you can automate the thing, or you can create it as a campaign, however you want. But it doesn't even exist just in Shopify. You could choose to do that. You just have to figure out with this, if you don't have an online store, you really don't know that there's no abandoned cart, right? So you would have to maybe send out reminder emails to let people know that you still are in business. To say, oh, thank you for your order 2 months ago. Here's some cute new items that I have. And by the way, did you know I get new items however times you know what? You can even say you get new items 5 days a week, even if you don't order 5 days a week. They don't know. Like, people don't know. You're telling the truth. You do have ability and access to new items 5 days a week. People don't know whether you ordered that new stuff on Monday or Thursday, right? Unless you're telling them, which doesn't make sense, right? That you would do that. You say, I see the live conversation, but the video is frozen for me. I will check out the replay. Oh no. Am I frozen for everybody? I'm sorry. I hope not. So, okay, the other is, so those were the 5. Those are the 5. You're in now. Okay, good. So those are the 5. Blast emails, monthly newsletters. Okay, great. Okay, blast emails, monthly newsletters, welcome emails, promotional emails, reminder emails. Now, this is a strategy, a common sequence. You have your welcome email after that initial sign up. One or more promotional emails about sales, right? And then followed by even more promotional emails or reminder emails. That is like a sequence that you could even look at. Now, also you want to look at other uses that you can have for emails. What are some other uses that you can send out these emails? What if you're hosting an open house? What if you are vending somewhere? You can even do segments of emails. Like, say you have bunches of customers who love oil spill. Create a segment and send out all your new oil spill when you get it to them. Or you have people that live near you who would be interested in coming to shop at that vendor event down the street. Right, recruiting is another one. Exactly. All kinds of things to spotlight a collection. Exactly. So there are so many uses for emails, y'all, and you all are coming out with them. So if we think we can come up with so many ones, right? And so those are all really good. And this idea of a monthly newsletter, it helps establish your credibility and authority. It's kind of like the live. When you go live, people begin to expect that you're going to show up that same time, right? And so the monthly newsletter creates that same type of, oh, here is, Bella Bling by Natalie's email. She gonna have some cute, let me see what she got. But you have to build that up. So you are creating credibility to your customers and authority, because you are the jewelry. You are the expert jewelry woman, right? The jewelry saleswoman, right? Deshawn says, I send out a weekly email that says Deshawn's highlights. It really generates sales for those who are not on Facebook all the time. Exactly. Even if someone is on Facebook, even if they pop up for your live and you've seen them there, even if they comment on your Facebook business page or your profile, all those are things that you know they're on Facebook. That does not mean that you don't want to consider them with an email, because they may have a higher email open and response rate than they do on Facebook. Like, you may see them, but how many times are we really tracking our customer to know, I saw that person this way and they showed up this way and they showed up this way? They always on Facebook. Like, not really, right? We don't really track people that well. But we know that if you send that email out, you're covering another funnel. You're covering another base to actually be able to reach somebody. All right. Now let's real quickly talk about how will you design it. So like I said, the benefit of a platform like Shopify is it allows you to use templates. You can create all kinds of things. So when I do the training and open up the Shopify, my Shopify email, I'll show you those templates and everything. But you don't have to wait for me. Not that you are. But if you have Shopify, go play around yourself. But if you don't, or you're still not sure, I hear that. That's okay. I can come back and do a training and just kind of talk you through some of the different ways that you can do it. All right. But you want to make sure that you are really, you don't add a whole lot of stuff, right? Because too much stuff causes people to be confused, and a confused person doesn't buy. So you want them to know what the purpose of the email is. So your subject line, you want your content to be, tight and specific, friendly, your personality coming through, boom, 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 and a call to action, and get out of there, right? So anything else, right, is too much. Keep your design clean and simple. Like on Shopify, I've uploaded my logo, so that's really nice, right? So I have that logo a lot of places. So that's part of branding. That's my logo. So you want to have your logo. You want to have something that speaks about you. You can have maybe, like on Shopify, you can create, your colors, and on other platforms, I'm sure you can do the same thing. I'm sure. And I mentioned different platforms that are outside of Shopify earlier. If you're just jumping on, we did cover that at the beginning, all right? So you want to be really, so what are some catchy topics, title or subject lines that you could put? And we're going to be finishing up shortly, because I know it's Super Bowl Sunday. I'm not a football fan. I know, don't shoot me. I'm not a hater. There's other stuff I like. So, but I am going to check this out because, I heard about the 2 quarterbacks. So, anyway, so, but put in the comments, what are some subject lines that would be enticing and would encourage somebody to open that email, to click on that email, to increase your open rate. What's hot? Okay. Yep. What's hot? Somebody else. You could say, this fashion fix set is like the best yet. Or you could say, hey, all you magnificent musings out there, or are you a magnificent musing fan? It just depends on how knowledgeable your customer base is. Some people, if you haven't been talking about the trends, then coming with an email like that, they gonna be, I don't know what she talking about, right? But if you do talk about the trends, right, and you recognize different customers love these trends and they're familiar with that, then they'll fall right in line with, oh, that's me, she's talking to me, I'm a musing fan, let me click open, right? So, right, sizzling sets, right, exactly, all kinds of titles. So, and then like I said, you want to make sure you have that call to action, what it is you're hoping to achieve. Now, what if you're not getting enough opens? Like blinging bossy, haha, that's cute. What if you're not getting enough opens, right? You could maybe have, you need to change maybe your subject line, or maybe your list, your email list, right? You're getting a bounce, so you want to check your bounce back rate. Like that means the email is going out and it's bouncing back to you because something's wrong with it. Maybe a letter's left out. Maybe you put something in that wasn't supposed to be in there, right? If you use Postable, that's a great way to get those, and then you can take those and import those over. So it's all kinds of ways. I have also input into my checkout on Shopify where I ask, there's a space where they can check and they can give me their phone number. They are agreeing to get text alerts, and I will have to go back and figure out how I did that. I did almost a year ago, but I found out how you can go back in and you could kind of edit the code inside Shopify, and you can put that in there. So that's kind of neat too. So any kinds of ways that you want to get people to. Now, are you seeing a lot of unsubscribes? Well, maybe. First off is, don't send emails to people who have not agreed they want emails. That's the whole purpose of asking them and getting them to and offering them something. Like a lead magnet is something that you offer. It can be free or low cost, right? In our case, we need to be free, where it leads people in. It's a magnet that draws people into your business, and it's called a lead magnet. So you want, if you're getting a lot of unsubscribes, it might be because you're sending it to people who said they didn't want to get it, or you could be sending too many emails. So this is all you got to figure out what works for your audience. All right, what works. So I think that so with Shopify, you can send up to 10,000 free emails every month. Like every month. Wouldn't it be awesome to have 10,000 customers to send an email to every month? All right. With Shopify, email is available on all Shopify plans, and there are no monthly commitments, and you have access to all of the Shopify email features, which is awesome, awesome, awesome. So I think I finished. Any questions? I feel like I've covered a quick I never know my cliches. I'd say down and dirty. I'm not sure I want to say that. My husband probably would laugh if he heard me like, okay, Natalie, you don't do cliches well. So, but hopefully I covered, all the important parts about email marketing, why you want to do it, what's important about it, what kind of emails you want to send, how do you get people signed up, what platform is going to be effective. So those are all the things. Any questions before I end it? Any questions? Did I miss any comments? I'm going to scroll back. If y'all have any questions, hopefully this was helpful. And I will look on, I will get on Christy's Calendly to come back, all right, to do another training to open up Shopify and go into the email marketing, and we can look at campaigns and everything like that. All right. I think I got everybody's comment. I don't see any new ones here. Okay, Lordine says thank you. We'll start on this through my Shopify. And then Cynthia's going to go back and take notes, right? Because something was going on with the Wi-Fi. Thank you, Elder Hawkins. I hope I see you this year in Vegas. I hope you're able to make it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Anything else? We're going to go ahead and end. Y'all have a great Sunday. And, thanks, Natalie. Oh, you're welcome, Yolanda. Thanks, Deshaun. Hope to see you at Vegas too this year. So you're welcome, Valerie. You are so welcome. Thank you all for popping on. And like I said, if you're catching the replay, do hashtag replay. Any comments, questions, you can go ahead and answer as if you're live, because we all learn, and you may come up with some other things that would be really helpful for us to know. Okay. So I appreciate y'all, and awesome reinforcement of what all needs to be done consistently. Yes, yeah, of what all needs to be done. And now listen, you all. That made me think. And before we go, I know that like this is one more thing to do, and I know we're busy, and I know it feels like, okay, now she's talking about sending emails. I'm just trying to go live, right? So don't take it all on at one time. Wherever you're at, just build upon where you are at. A lot of the training, this is me speaking, not just what this is me speaking, is that a lot of the trainings, even the ones I listen to, doesn't mean I need to implement them right now. You're the boss of what you need to do. You just need to do a little bit of a QA, right? And figure out which way you need to pivot, what you need to do. So don't feel overwhelmed. If you are feeling overwhelmed, please don't feel overwhelmed about the idea of now adding one more thing to your plate. All right. Just figure out where you are, what is working. And if this is something you can implement, maybe start small, right? Just getting your customer base, maybe create that like Shopify form to maybe get people signed up, or put something on your social media to get emails, and just begin small, right? We're not in the business of overwhelm, right? But we want to actually though grow and learn about the different funnels and opportunities, right, to promote our business. And so I appreciate you all. So I'm going to be gone, and enjoy the rest of your day. All right. And thank you again, Christy, as always, for letting me come on and train. There's others out there. Come on, y'all. I know y'all got information. So come on in. Okay. All right. Appreciate you. All right. Bye-bye.